Greetings, good people. Welcome back to the channel. Reporting live from Miami, Florida, South Florida, at the courthouse. We are on day 3 of the Megan Thee Stallion versus Milagro Gramz defamation lawsuit. I hope you guys can hear me. I have in wireless earbuds, so hopefully the audio is not choppy. It is hella windy out here. I didn't get an opportunity to go live earlier, so I wanted to just come live right now and kind of just give you a brief update of what is taking place. All right. So if you are subscribed to the channel, please make sure you have your notifications on, because later on tonight, this evening, I definitely will be going live or uploading a pre-recorded video, probably breaking down everything that's going on. All right. So today, T. Ferris, which is Megan's like best friend slash manager slash business partner, I guess. He handles everything. They've been friends for a very long time. He took to the stand. He was got on the stand today, not too long ago. The court is currently on break for lunch, and we'll be going back probably in about an hour now, an hour or so. So yes, T. Ferris took the stand earlier this morning. They were playing deposition videos. They played DJ Academic's deposition video. They also played the deposition video of Caesar McDowell, who is the, I guess, owner operator, you could say, of Unite the People, which is the firm that is associated with Tory Lanez and the firm that was representing Milagro Gramz when all of this stuff hit the fan. They're no longer representing her. Of course, she has obtained counsel from that. They're down here. They're based down here in Miami, Florida. Anyway, so T. Ferris, he got on the stand. He had on all black suit. Megan, she's wearing all black pencil skirt with a jacket. Milagro, she's wearing black and white today. So that's kind of interesting that they're somewhat matching. So T. Ferris, he got on the stand and he was being questioned. He was asked about his relationship with Megan Thee Stallion, the origin of their relationship. I'm not going to get too detailed because then I won't have anything to talk about. Okay, as you're coming in, welcome. Y'all, please like the video. Make sure you're dropping down in the comments, sharing your thoughts, and make sure you're sharing the content as well. So I'm not going to be before you too long because I want to save something for later. But I just wanted to give a brief, update of what's transpiring. So far, T. Ferris, he was the only witness that has been called thus far. It's 1:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So he was the only witness that was called thus far. As far as the questions, Megan's lawyer, a female lawyer, this is not O'Sullivan, who was questioning Milagro on the stand yesterday and the day before. I don't know this lady's name, but I'll definitely get it before the end of the day. So she was asking T. Ferris about the nature of he and Megan's relationship. How did they meet? He basically said that one of Megan's friends was dating someone that he knew, and he basically asked to be connected to her because he wanted to, work for her, work with her. He DMs were exchanged, and then they met up. He met with Megan's mother. When she was alive. For those of you who don't know, Megan's mom did pass away years ago. And when she was alive, T. Ferris and Holly, who's Megan's mother, they communicated. And he basically said that he helped out with the day to day, but Holly, Megan's mother, was the one who pretty much handled everything related to Megan's career. All right, so he was asked about that. He went into that. He was also asked if he was familiar with Milagro Gramz, if he knew who she was. He said yes. He's seen a lot of the disparaging comments that she made online, a lot of the videos, the tweets, and posts, and they did play a lot of the audio from some of Millie's live station heads throughout the trial thus far. They've been doing that consecutively, and I have my thoughts and opinions on that. So pretty much T. Ferris, he was cross-examined. Millie has two female lawyers and a male lawyer. So one of the female lawyers cross-examined T. Ferris. She pretty much grilled him on the fact that he is Megan's, assistant, and he handles things financially. She's questioned him about, what he can and cannot approve. Like I said, I'm not trying to give away too much, just trying to give a brief synopsis. What else did they talk about? She inquired about his knowledge of DJ Academics and Joe Button and asked, is Millie the only person that he saw online making negative comments about Megan Thee Stallion? T. Ferris said no, but Milagro is very excessive, and she's been doing it for like 5 years straight. Okay. Um, Also, he asked about, the lawyer, Milagro's lawyer asked if Megan Thee Stallion has a problem with alcohol. He said no. She asked, has she ever been to therapy or treatment to treat her alcoholism? He said no, but she did go to therapy because of all of the things that were happening surrounding the Tory Lanez trial. She fell into a depression. She's very, very sad, so on and so forth. So it was really good. The questioning, the line of questioning was good. I think T. Ferris was a good witness. Like I said, I'll do a deep dive into my thoughts and opinions later on this evening. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. If you definitely want to join in on the conversation and experience the content, consider subscribing, making sure your notification bells are on. Greetings, Tia. Hey, how you doing? So if you're just joining, again, I am reporting live from the Miami courthouse where the trial for Megan Thee Stallion or Megan Pete, I should say, versus Milagro Cooper, aka Milagro Gramz, the defamation trial, day 3, is underway. T. Ferris just got off the stand. He is the first witness that was called today. There's going to be no more questioning. I think they were done with him. So he was questioned, cross-examined, and then Megan's lawyer came back up after the cross-examination to ask him one question. I'll get into that later on. And then that was it. He was dismissed. So who is going to be up next? I am not sure. It is said that Megan is supposed to be taking the stand today. So we shall see. So far, we're off to a pretty good start, pretty interesting line of questioning today. I do believe that Megan's female lawyer, I don't know her name, but I definitely will get that before the day is over. Her line of questioning was, I guess, straightforward and to the point. It wasn't long, it wasn't drawn out. Like I said, T. Ferris, he did what he had to do. He was on the stand for probably about like 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit over 30 minutes. And he was cross-examined, and that's it. He's off. So far, that's where we're at. This is going to be an interesting day. I'm curious to hear, Megan, the question. I'm curious to hear the line of questioning for Megan, what she's going to say. Also, the cross-examination might be interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, you guys have checked out the 2 videos that I posted, giving a recap. Day 1, I was not here for the trial, day 1, but I was here yesterday, day 2, and I'm here today, day 3, and I'm expected to be here for the rest of the week. Hopefully, this will be wrapped up by Friday, but the judge made it very clear that if not, it'll go into next week. Next week is a holiday. Thursday and Friday being considered being holidays. You have Thanksgiving and then you have Black Friday. So the courts will be closed. And if they're not wrapped up by next week, Wednesday, then it is expected for everyone to return after Thanksgiving. Hopefully not. Hopefully this will be wrapped up, honestly, by this Friday, but they have until next week, Wednesday. So that's where we're at. That's it so far. Like I said, I don't want to make this long because for some reason these lives take forever to process. I tried to go live directly from the YouTube app, and I don't know what the heck is going on with this phone. I can't even access my camera or activate my camera because of some permission, something with this phone. I tell you, I'm an iPhone and I'm an Android user. I like my Samsung much better. This iPhone has been a nightmare to use, but that's neither here nor there. So that's it. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. If you came in late, just watch the replay. It's a short and sweet video for a reason, just to give you, a little bit of what is going on. Be sure to follow me also on Twitter. I'll try my best to tweet, but 9 times out of 10, I'll just do a video like this whenever we get a lunch break, so I don't have to rush. And then you won't see a video until later on this evening. That seems to work, for me. Okay. All right. So to all of the new subscribers, new Royal family members, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, there are many ways to support the channel. One of them being you can join the Patreon. The link is in the description. You can also become a member. There are 2 tiers on the membership for the memberships. That's a way to support the channel. If you want to sow a seed, you definitely can do so. Feel free to do so. The Cash App is in the description as well, and it's rolling across the bottom of the screen. All right, so many, many ways to support. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I appreciate all of you who have been supporting the channel. And again, welcome to the new subscribers. Hopefully you'll enjoy your time here. Be sure to take a look at the other, content on the channel. All right. So if you're just joining, I'm getting ready to sign off. You can just rewind this. This is a short and sweet video. Brief synopsis. T. Ferris took the stand today. I'm definitely going to deep dive into this later on. So it sounds like I'm being repetitive because this is live and people are joining and exiting, so on and so forth. All right, y'all. So I am signing off. All right. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. All right. And be on the lookout for a video from me later on. All right. I love you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.